There are a lot of important decisions in life. What you want to do for a living, who you want to marry, and maybe the biggest of all, choosing your starter Pokemon. Do you pick the cutest one, the one with the coolest final evolution, or just whatever the fire starter is because you're all about that life? With Pokemon Legends Arceus right around the corner, I figured now would be the perfect time to count down my top 5 starter Pokemon. And speaking of Legends, that brings me to this video's sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. This is it, fam. We finally made it. If there's one thing I know this community likes, it's turn-based combat and waifus. And you better believe Raid Shadow Legends is packed full of both. Every stage is filled with monsters and turn-based battles to test your strategic prowess. And you get amazing champions like her, or even her. I've got this knight and sniper and they kick some serious ass. My favorite parts are the dungeons and boss battles. Trying to save up my best moves and attack strategically is really fun. And when you finally take down the boss, oh, is it satisfying. And Raid Shadow Legends has all kinds of cool bosses like this, including the all-new Hydra with multiple heads and unique mechanics. And if that wasn't enough, there's all kinds of new champions coming out and New Year's events happening right now. So what are you waiting for? Scan the QR code right here or click the link in the description. And if you're a new player, you can get free resources and a mystery champion to get you started right. You'll find your rewards here in your inbox for the next 30 days. And once you're in, you can find me in-game under the name Gaming Shelf and join my clan. Click the link in the description to start playing for free today, and I'll see you in the game. I mean, I had to include Pikachu, right? It's the mascot of the whole freaking series. Plus, it's the only Pokemon that can actually say more than just its name.
Why won't you get more Pokeball? It's because...
And I think we can all agree that Pikachu has the best meme, right? By the way, this is the full context of the meme in case you haven't seen it, and it's almost more funny knowing the full context. Memes aside, let's actually talk about Pikachu's moveset and how useful it can be in battle. Now, Pikachu is an electric and normal type Pokemon with a few psychic abilities. And of course, its main asset is its speed. It also has quick moves to make Pikachu even faster, like Swift, Quick Attack, and Agility. And of course, it has a healthy helping of electric moves like Thunder Shock and Thunder. Now, it can evolve into Raichu. It's still quick, but more focused on attack. And it looks cool, but I feel like most people don't evolve Pikachu. And honestly, I think that had a lot to do with the show at the time because, well, Ash never evolved Pikachu. Now, when it comes to the first gym leader, Brock, this is kind of a tough matchup for Pikachu, and you kind of need to use your other Pokemon to really beat him. But with the second gym leader, Misty, it's pretty darn easy. And also in Pokemon Yellow, this was the first time we got introduced to a follower Pokemon. It's pretty common now, but it all started with this chonker right here. And let's be real, every time Pikachu talks, you smile just a little bit. I dare you to resist.
Pikachu?
Oh, look at Eevee, it's so cute. It's got a cute face, a big fluffy tail, and it even sounds cute. Now, Eevee on its own is a normal type, and no one stat really stands out. What makes Eevee special though is that it can evolve into nearly any type. If you're looking to buff out your water team, get yourself a Vaporeon. You want something pink and cute? We got Sylveon for you. You want a Pokemon that has a leaf for a tail? Well, you got Leafeon. And all these different evolution types really make it useful until the end of the game. And also, it's really easy to fill in a spot for a missing elemental type if you don't have one. Now let's get into what really matters. Just look at that hat, it's adorable. You got little swirly hair and all those glasses and a bow tie. Ugh, adorable. Alright, that's it. I'm changing my mind. Eevee's moving to number 1. Nah, I'm just kidding. But seriously, Eevee is freaking adorable and I would die for it. At number 3, I have Torchic. Pokemon obviously loves its naming puns, and Torchic is one of the best. Of course, it's super cute as well. It's really small, and its feathers look like fire. Really nice design touch. And Torchic is pretty strong right out of the gate, and it's a really good Pokemon to start the game with. Now, Torchic isn't only a starter in Ruby and Sapphire, but you can get it for free in Pokemon X and Y via the gifting system. And honestly, this is a huge boost to your team, and I feel like it almost breaks the game giving you Torchic for free like that. But the real reason I have Torchic on this list is that it evolves into Blaziken. This fire/fighting type Pokemon might be the best final evolution in the game. Every time I brought it out, it just absolutely dominated and often one-shotted enemies. And as if the fire type moves weren't strong enough, the fighting moves have so much power behind them. Although I have to say, this is one of the worst looking final evolutions in the whole game. What's it even supposed to be? From Torchic to Combuskin, I get it, it's like a little chick to a chicken, but what is Blaziken supposed to be? If not for this awful looking final evolution, Torchic would probably be a little bit higher, but nonetheless, it has a solid showing at number 3. At number 2, I have Rowlet. Owls are pretty cool as it is, but just look at this little guy, he's so cute. And he even has this little tie made of leaves. It doesn't make any sense, but I don't care, I love it. Now from a combat perspective, it's probably the best choice to start Sun and Moon with. Being both grass and flying, this gives you some flexibility in your moveset. The first trial captain is normal type, so it really doesn't matter who you choose, but the next captain, Lana, uses water type Pokemon and they're super weak to grass, so Rowlet is a great choice. Its first evolution form, Dartrix, is a choice, but its final form, Decidueye, looks sick. First off, it's a grass/ghost Pokemon. What a cool combination. And with that hood looking thing, it's basically a ranger/rogue, which is my favorite class to play in RPGs, so it automatically gets brownie points for me. From looking cool to being useful to an awesome final evolution, Rowlet is just such a cool starter, but there's really only one starter that's cooler.
Who's that Pokemon? It's Squirtle!
Squirtle, Squirtle.
Now, why Squirtle? Man, just so many reasons. First off, it's definitely the best naming pun in the whole franchise. Squirtle just rolls off your tongue so easily. I challenge you to pick a better one. Next, it's definitely the best starter to choose right out of the gate in Red and Blue. The first gym leader is Brock, and you'll hit his rock-type Pokemon harder than a Nurse Joy rejection.
Welcome to our Pokemon Center.
Game over. And design-wise, Squirtle is pretty much just a blue turtle with a big tail. It's not ugly by any means, but it's not insanely cute either. But we can't talk about Squirtle without talking about its epic final evolution. Blastoise is a giant tortoise with water cannons coming out of its shells. How does a turtle even evolve to have metal growing out of its body? I don't know, but it's cool. Everyone wants to talk about Charizard, but I mean, come on. It doesn't stand a chance against Blastoise. Oh, and one last thing, Squirtle has its own squad. Nothing else really needs to be said. Once again, thanks to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this video. Click the link in the description to download the game and start playing today. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.